WEI has really helped USS grow. They've been not only an extension of the team and helped us, be the arms and legs that we needed to scale quickly, but they've helped us to think strategically about a variety of different things.
I've known WEI for a very long time. We have been doing business with them for about 12 years. I've had the same rep since day one.
Ray Andrews, the CIO, and Mike Marapisi, the VP of Technology, both from United Site Services. USS is the nation's leader in the portable laboratory and temporary fence rental services business. Their growth from a paper-based company to a modern, efficient, and digital organization was made possible because of the relationship they have with decade-long partner, WEI. I'm Technology Editor-at-Large James Hilliard, and recently had a chance to visit with Ray and Mike in Providence, Rhode Island at the technical heart of their operations to learn how WEI helped guide USS on their digital transformation journey.
For WEI in particular, and hopefully any partner that you work out with, they're not only just an extension of the team, right? We need them to be. Right? There's always work that needs to get done at the end of the day. But the way that I view a real partner is someone who you can have that discussion with and plan a roadmap, think through the future, and really decide which direction you want to go. And I think in multiple examples that we've had where we've brought things to WEI, they've helped us think through that roadmap and think through our options.
Just take us on a little bit of a journey, and this is you going back, how you personally felt, realizing that USS was a very paper-based industry and that you really did need to transform and get into the digital world. How were you feeling at that time, 4+ years ago?
So USS, we have over 130 locations across the US, and we perform almost 20 million services or cleanings of units annually. And every single one of those cleanings was done on paper.
Paper meaning the orders going out to technicians. There was no screen in front of any of these people.
There was not. So put yourselves in the life of a technician. You show up at the branch in the morning and you're basically handed a stack of paper. And it's all your stops for the day, and it tells you exactly what to do. So they had that stack of paper, and every time they were at a stop and finished what they needed to finish, they were marking down on paper exactly what they got done. So we implemented everything digital a couple years ago, and we're still learning and getting everything up and running.
So what did you learn from WEI on that journey?
It's a really good question. So WEI helps us with a variety of different things, including our infrastructure, and making sure that all those digital devices that the techs have are even going to work. And all the systems that run on those devices are going to work as well. So having WEI to help us build the foundation that supports that digital journey has been so instrumental to our success. The way I've seen WEI over the past couple of years that, I've been here and really had a chance to work with them is it's been a really strong partnership. And partnership can mean a variety of different things. But the way that I view a real partner is someone who you can have that discussion with and plan a roadmap, think through the future, and really decide which direction you want to go. And I think in multiple examples that we've had where we've brought things to WEI, they've helped us think through that roadmap and think through our options.
Would the company have survived had it stayed on paper? Would you be able to still do business today if you were still on paper?
We would not. We've gone through tremendous growth over the past couple years, actually enhanced by the pandemic because the sense of cleaning became even more important. So the amount of work that we're doing today is 30 to 40% more than we were doing 4 years ago. And without a digital solution, there weren't enough people to really hold the company together. We were definitely on a breaking point.
But they did not break. They transformed. And one of the people that held the company together at that time was USS's VP of Technology, Mike Marapisi, and Mike credits the relationship with WEI for helping him stand strong.
I've known WEI for a very long time. We have been doing business with them for about 12 years. In those 12 years, I built a lot of relationships with the same team. I've had the same rep since day one.
Why is that valuable to you?
He gets to know me as a person. I get to trust him, and he gets to introduce me to all his team members, and I get to trust them. They become my trusted advisor to help me make the right decisions in the technology space.
All right, Mike, I want to play off the relationship you've had with WEI. It's been long term. What do you rely upon from them on a day-to-day basis?
WEI has been all over our foundation. I'll use the word foundation. I've heard that. Our foundation is our data center and our end user compute. They are all over that. In the past, they have redo our backups. They have used us in the virtualization space. They are in and out of our servers. They're in and out of our network. They're all over our endpoints. Those are the areas that I do rely on them, and that's where they're very proficient coming in and working with us.
One of the things Ray spoke about was growth. How has WEI helped you grow as a professional individual?
Helping me build other relationships with other technologies and other solutions that we as a team, my team, that we can bring to the business and help the business grow. Virtualization being one of them. We were able to virtualize all our servers way back then. When virtualization was new, they helped us do that. It helped us serve our end users. It gave them fast performance and scalability. We were able to bring more users on faster, quicker, in delivering them performance so they could deliver to our customers.
Let's dive into data. Lifeblood, it's the gold mine for almost every organization. I don't care who and what business you're in. Data is our lifeblood these days. How important is it to secure that data for you?
Very, very important. It needs to be secure, it needs to be compliant, it needs to be backed up. WEI has brought us multiple solutions around that to back it up. We were kind of archaic in the day. When I first started many years ago, they brought great solutions for us for backups. It is now backed up extremely well. There's a lot of data to be backed up. They've given us nice platforms to back up. It's now secure as well, and multiple backups out there.
What is the conversation around security with you and WEI on a regular basis?
Oh, always talking through security. What are the new evolutions out there? What are the new threats that are out there? What is the new mousetrap that we can use to catch those bad guys trying to get into us? They also use different tools to help us monitor. They've given us nice platforms to monitor our data, our network. All of it's there in one pane of glass. Back in the day, we had multiple tools out there. They have helped us get down to one, which helps us big time.
I want to talk about getting technology into the hands of your technicians. Can you tell me what WEI has done over the years to make sure they have the right, either your staff, the right laptops, the right mobile devices? What has that relationship been like with you guys?
That was a very large initiative. WEI came in as an extension to our team. They took on all of the procurement of our laptops, the configuring of our laptops, the warehousing of our laptops, and procuring them out to the end users. There was just another extension to our team, made it very, very easy for us to deploy them. They partnership with other vendors to make sure that during the pandemic, we were actually first in line to ensure that we could get the gear necessary so that we could keep up with the demands, keep up with the requests, and get them out there.
Are there other areas that you're looking to rely on WEI?
Yes. In our future, we will bring more and more to the cloud. I know they have a lot of expertise in there. I've spoken to them about that, and we will rely on them for that.
United Site Services has relied on WEI for over a decade, relied on them to build the infrastructure, relied on them to secure customer and company data, relied on them to deliver the devices to technicians, and relied on WEI to grow and stay ahead of the competition.
During the pandemic, our business was really running very quickly. We not only had more people joining, we were still doing acquisitions. And while all of that was happening, we actually moved our entire corporate staff from working in the office to working from home to try to keep everyone healthy. And WEI was instrumental in helping us get hardware out to all of those folks during that time. they were able to help us scale in such a way that we wouldn't have been able to do by ourselves.
Where would USS be today without WEI?
WEI has really helped USS grow. They've been, like I mentioned, not only an extension of the team and helped us, be the arms and legs that we needed to scale quickly, but they've helped us to think strategically about a variety of different things. Probably the most important one is everything that we have on the infrastructure side, which really serves as the foundation for USS, right? Without infrastructure, no one can get their job done, right? They can't get online, they don't have a, device to use, et cetera. So without them, we would be in a little world of hurt.
Growth.
Yep.
Still a continued plan for USS.
Absolutely. Just like any company, growth is super important for us too, whether or not that's, organic growth or acquisitions, over 100 in the last 20 years. And that's something that we're going to continue to do for the foreseeable future.
Will WEI be with you on that journey?
Absolutely. As we continue to grow, our needs are only going to continue to grow as well. And everything that WEI does for us today, we're still going to need them tomorrow.
Speaking of tomorrow, we've had a pandemic. We had the supply chain crunch. Disruption 2.0 or 3.0 or 4.0, unfortunately, is out there. We don't know what it is. Are you better prepared now than you were 4 years ago?
I absolutely think we're better prepared now than we were a few years ago, purely because we've been focusing on that foundation for the past few years and ensuring that's rock solid. And to be honest, I think anytime there's a new disruption, a new pandemic, whatever it's going to be, whatever happens, you always go back to that foundation. And I think the ones who have spent time investing in that and are sure that that's rock solid are the ones that are going to make it through relatively unscathed.
Ray and Mike's continued confidence in growing USS and facing the future is bolstered by the deep relationship that they have nurtured over the years with the team at WEI. If you would like to learn more about what the WEI team can do for you, please use the contact information you see on the screen, reach out, and set up your free consultation.